Hey there, Fidget fans. This is Alana from FidgetHaven Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing a prototype of the 5-gear spinner by Ray Penna at Real Gear Spinners. I'm doing a series on Ray Penna's gear spinners, and I hope that you will tune in next week and the week after that for the other two in the series. Now, the 5-gear spinner is made up of 5 small 0.875-inch steel gears, 2 stainless steel frames, stainless steel buttons, and 2 stainless steel screws which holds them all together. There are 6 R188 steel bearings throughout, 1 in each of the planetary gears and 1 on either side of the sun gear. There's a total of 32 individual parts, and this measures 2.5 inches across from end of the gear to end of the gear. It weighs 73 grams on my scale. As you can see, the spinner is in the shape of an X. It has 1 sun gear and 4 planetary gears, which all connect to the sun gear. The gears are rounded and they're not sharp at all. They're sandwiched between 2 stainless steel frames. The frames are thick and they have a really nice brushed metal finish. As you can see, they have 4 windows cut out on each side of the frame, and that is to allow you to see the movement of the gears inside. These stainless steel buttons are small and they're shiny. I do feel that they are on the small side, but because of the stainless steel screws in them, they actually have pretty good grip. I have mentioned to Ray that I think that it would be prudent to offer larger size buttons, and it's something that he's looking into as a possibility. These gear spinners are meant to be fidgeted with, and they're definitely not meant to be spin time leaders. With a 2-handed table spin, I'm able to get spin times of around 10 to 15 seconds. Should note that I haven't cleaned this at all. I do generally clean my spinners after doing 2 time tests fresh out of the box, but there are 32 different parts to this spinner, and I really haven't had the time to dedicate to taking it apart and putting it back together. You can spin this series of spinners in 2 different ways. You can spin it like a traditional spinner, or you can hold it by the frame and spin one of the planetary gears, which moves all of the gears together. Now, when you spin it like a traditional spinner, an absolutely amazing pattern is formed. It looks like the golden ratio in the center of a sunflower. Unfortunately, I can't specifically show it to you because it's really difficult for me to pick up on this camera, but I am going to try to take a video of it and post that for you later. You can probably catch some glimpses of it as I've been spinning it, but it's not nearly as pronounced as it is when you're actually looking directly at it. This series is one set of spinners that I would say definitely looks better in person instead of on camera. I find that sometimes the camera can really amplify the pattern that it makes, but in this case, it mutes it. So it's definitely something that you will want to see in person. Now, the 5-gear spinner can be spun by flicking between the nook between the gears, like so, or like other spinners, you can also pull it down from the frame. Either is comfortable. I think I prefer to pull it from the frame with this one because the gears are a little bit close together and you can get your fingers not painfully pinched, but pinched between the gears, which will lower your spin times. So I do prefer to pull it from the frame. As you can tell, there is a sound to the spinner. Like the other ones in the series, it does click as it spins. The 4-gear has a little bit of a dinging or a singing to it, but the larger ones with more gears don't have that dinging sound. They just have the clicking sound. They can definitely be soothing to the user, but they can be distracting to others. So this isn't a spinner that I'd recommend using in silent situations or situations where people need to concentrate and be quiet. The 5-gear is my favorite as far as weight goes out of the series. I do generally prefer lighter spinners, but the size and weight make it feel really comfortable in the hand for me. The spin of this series feels different than any other type of spinner, but they do all have a similar feel to one another. There's a really interesting vibration from the interlocking gears, and I find that it's really quite comfortable and soothing to hold while spinning. Now, each spinner in the series is honestly a work of art. As I mentioned in the previous review, you can tell just by looking at it how much creativity and engineering and time and effort went into it. When you spin it, it just amplifies the feeling of quality. I'm totally blown away by how it looks when it's spinning. I really get sucked into watching the pattern. As the number of gears goes up, the pattern is amplified and concentrated, and it's really something that's spectacular to watch. I do hope that you will check Ray's work out. He has a YouTube channel, which I will link at the end of this review. And he posts a lot of his work and how he makes different spinners and other things throughout his career. Again, this is the 5-gear spinner by Real Gear Spinners. My name is Alana from FidgetHaven Reviews, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. I'll make sure to include a link to both the Real Gear Spinner store and to my written review in the description below. And if you'd like any notifications on future reviews, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I hope that this review is helpful for you, and I appreciate you watching it. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.